As far as promotion signing talent, like I mentioned earlier, Roderick Strong is all elite as of Wednesday night. A complete shocker. Now, we've always talked about how it would have been cool if AEW, or really any promotion, picked someone up that we thought was still in the other promotion. Because we hear through the dirt sheets and the newsletters and the websites, oh, this person's gone, their contract's expiring. Literally every time someone has ever come over to AEW, we found out beforehand that they left the other company. Christian Cage being the most prominent example. You know, they announced, I think it was reported a couple days before he arrived in AEW, oh, he's actually not under WWE contract, so it could be him arriving at Revolution, and it was. Even Brian Kendrick, I mean, he didn't come to AEW, but he was going to for that match with Bryan Danielson about a year ago, and it was announced the night before, oh, he actually left WWE. He got released or got his release or whatever, and then he showed up in AEW. So it's very rare, if ever actually, that we've seen someone that we thought was still under contract at WWE, because also, why would WWE keep coy about people leaving? I mean, why help the surprise in AEW? That still surprises me. They didn't announce that Roderick Strong was gone, or that it didn't come out that he had left the company. It must have been recently, because as of a month ago, I thought he was still in WWE. Apparently not. Made his way over to Dynamite last night, saving Adam Cole along with Orange Cassidy and Bandito, which was super fucking random. And I like the Cassidy-Bandito match, but just the fact that they became friends and then would say, like, why the fuck would they care? Especially since, as they teased at the end of that segment, Cassidy and Cole have history from a year ago where they're not on the best of terms. So, again, I thought that was bizarre. They were just in there to fill out the segment. But we got Strong and Cole back in the same side of the ring. Listen, we talk about all the time. Why do they bother signing this person? This person will be lost in the shuffle. I think Commander's a prime example of that. We found out last week he is signed. Good for him. I think he's talented. Honestly, I don't really see him doing much in AEW or even Ring of Honor. I mean, they already have people that kind of fit the mold of a Commander and what he can do in the ring. El Hijo, Del Vikingo's there every week. They already have Bandito, among other people. You can have luchadors and people of the same ilk, but I feel like if they kind of fit the same bill, how far can they really go? But anyway, as far as Roddy goes, he's a perfect fit for me as far as being with Adam Cole. You can put him in a Ring of Honor where he obviously started. He is Mr. Ring of Honor. I feel like this is a great signing for AEW personally. Will he be the world champion? No. Will he even be the TNT champion? Probably not. But I feel like if he's going to come in, you can do stuff with him and Adam Cole. If not, just put him in Ring of Honor. He kind of fits that Samoa Joe bill for me in the company. So I like the idea that they picked him up.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't even know who it was at first when he came out. Like you said, I'm not like it's like the worst signing ever. I go back to the same thing every time. They just keep signing all these people. They have so many people as it is now that they're not using. It's like they signed Commander. Okay, now they sign him. It's like where's I think he'll be utilized. I think he'll be one of the people because he'll be associated with Adam Cole, who's like Tony Khan's best friend. So like I think he'll be fine specifically, but I just feel like it's another guy they bring to the division. Like, are they ever going to let anyone go? I don't know.
No, that I agree with, yeah.
It's like, I guess if I was getting paid to sit at home and whatever, I guess I wouldn't care. But, I don't know. Like I said, I think he'll be fine, but it's just another guy that they sign. I don't know. I feel like they need to chillax on the signings and, like, actually focus on people. And if you're not going to utilize people, just let them go.
Yeah, no, listen, I am surprised, at least with WWE. I mean, they're a different like media or wrestling conglomerate as far as like they can sign as many people as they want and keep them at home because they can afford to do that. Not that AEW can't, but I mean, we see people get released from WWE not as often lately. Releases could be coming reportedly. I don't know if that has to do with like backstage stuff or office stuff or talent. I'm not exactly sure. It could be all of the above. Hopefully not. But yeah, I don't know. They kind of filter through people. Like if you bring someone in, typically that means that other people are on their way out. With AEW, very few people have left, at least lately. They've signed a lot of people in the last couple of months from like, now Roddy and Commander, but like we're going through Jay White. You picked up a couple months ago Stu Grayson for some reason, and we haven't seen him since in AEW. We talked about that last week. He's in Ring of Honor, I think, doing stuff with the Righteous. I think they brought them back. If you're doing a brand split, then maybe. We still don't know if they're going in that direction. But time will tell. I'm not exactly sure. I think he's a great signing because I think you can do stuff with like him and Kyle O'Reilly when he's cleared to come back at some point, hopefully. You could put them back in a tag team. I don't know if they'd be interested in bringing back Bobby Fish. I mean, seems like no one wants him, which I'm not too surprised by. But you can bring all four in, do a whole Undisputed Elite thing, and maybe turn them heel at some point down the road and do that Elite feud we were going to get about a year ago. So, I mean, I think there's possibilities there. That's why I'm not upset with this, but I just thought it was cool that they brought him in at a time where no one even knew he was gone from WWE. So that is pretty sweet. We'll see where it goes.